A Brief History of Places I've Lived by LeKeia. Amherst Avenue. She was the biggest house I had ever seen. She was the first house I had ever seen. She swallowed my newborn body, engulfing me in love. As a toddler, running through her felt like a maze. She had a petite frame, like the grandmother you adore, and who seems to be a giant that is made of sweet, weathered bones and good intentions. That was she. The first home you have feels like a home you'll have forever. Mineral Crest circles south. She was a vixen, a model built to envy. The peaks and shutters of her reminded a 10-year-old me of a castle. At the very top was my room, with her mahogany floors and vaulted ceilings. She was 3 times the size of the home that had grown to be too small. She was large enough to capture each growing pain. Years of aggression and turmoil behind her walls made her swell with growth until I became too big for her. And as I left, I watched her cry. Somewhere 3,000 miles away. I forget her name. She was a flame, so it doesn't matter anyway. She was superficial and inattentive, but large enough to house my anxiety. She was arm candy, and I was alone. I grew too big for the one before and was placed in a home that allowed me all the space needed to grow. The lack of furniture proved useful when it was time to leave. She took a lot from me, but what she gave in return was priceless. Lion Way. She was a home that stretched me out like yoga, bending me in ways I never saw possible. I complained of the aches she caused, a 2-story townhouse with a light that flickered when I brushed my unkempt hair. Some days she wrung me until tears fell, and as I sobbed, she laughed while patting my back, unapologetic for her fury, but respectful of my pain. I realize now that all the tension stretched me into a woman. Wheeled Way. She was different. She smelled of fresh lavender and the sweet essence of vanilla. She was softer than any other I had encountered. With gentleness, she offered me comfort when I thought life was supposed to stretch me until my bones creaked. With her gold and muted gray interior, she reminded me of a calm I had long forgotten, a reminder of what love feels like, of what home feels like.